Hi, this is an introduction to the Find the Gap application, which helps groups of people find mutually convenient times to get together. And this is the core screen where we can actually plan those get-togethers. We say how long we need, how far ahead we want to look, and who's attending. So in this particular case, we're looking for a 3-hour slot sometime in the next month for me, Amanda, and Bob. And the application has determined there are 5 possibilities. I can turn any one of those possibilities into an actual meeting by picking a start time within the slot, filling in the subject, and then sending an invitation to all the attendees. The screen's dynamic. If I take Bob away, we get more slots. It's easy enough to add Bob back in again. If I reduce the duration, there are times when we can get together for 1 hour where we couldn't get together for 3 hours. So how do we get to the point where we're ready to use this screen? The application distinguishes between friends and guests. Friends are people who have signed up and are using Find the Gap and looking after their own calendar, and who have then sent me a friend request. Here you see that Scale Aircraft Stuff has sent me a friend request. I can accept the request, and then they'll be a friend, and I can include them in my meetings. However, not everybody needs to be a user of the application. Here's Bob. Bob is not using the application, but Bob has told me when he's available, and I have recorded it myself. I can easily add new availability. If Bob says he's now available on Tuesdays, I can also take it away if he's not available on Wednesdays anymore. So I look after Bob's availability in the application. Friends look after their own availability, and I can see it, but I'm not able to change it in any way. So how do I look after my own availability? Well, this is my calendar, and I mark all the places where I am available, which means that I could accept a meeting if someone proposed one for those slots. And it's easy enough to set that up for infinity. So essentially, I am available any day of the week from 10 till 10. But of course, I have actual commitments, and those get included by building a link to my Google Calendar, which is where my actual commitments lie. And I do this when I start up the application, and you can see it here that I am connected to my Google Calendar, and I can resynchronize it, but it also happens automatically every 15 minutes. So people are always working with my latest commitments. So the application will take into account both when I would like to be available for meetings and the commitments that I already have. And that's it. So how do you get started? Well, you can go to Find the Gap, then you can either log in with your Google account, or you can create a new account with a username and password, and off you go. Connecting to your Google account is completely optional. It's fine to just manage your own availability. So enjoy using Find the Gap, setting up meetings at convenient times with no trouble at all, and let me know how it goes. Thank you very much.